Hey guys, welcome to Minakai. Today, we're ranking the top 10 stepmother and stepson relationship movies. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Number 1. Cod Genetixny, 2020.
Siema.
The Cod Genetixny is a story of blood ties subjected to the most difficult test. 2 men, 1 woman, crime, and forbidden passion. How far can you go to stand up for your loved ones? The protagonist is Tomasz Skowronski, a distinguished geneticist from the Institute of Forensic Research, obsessively searching for the truth. After his wife's death, he became involved with the mysterious Isa Berger. However, it's not the woman but his work that completely consumes him, and his relationship with his adolescent son, Piotr, is fraught with tension. The series explores themes such as family bonds, sacrifice, and the consequences of choices made in stressful situations. Number 2. Tadpole, 2002.
Morning.
Oscar here was saying you worked him over pretty good.
Yeah, he had quite enough.
How'd you like a 40-year-old trapped in a 15-year-old's body?
Oscar Grubman is surrounded by beautiful and graceful women. He is sensitive and compassionate, fluent in French, passionate about Voltaire, and believes that the most defining characteristic of a woman is her hands. On the train home from Chauncey Academy for Thanksgiving break, Oscar confides to his best friend that he has a plan for this break. He will win the heart of his true love. But there is one major problem. Oscar's true love is his stepmother, Eve. Oscar believes he would be a better match for Eve than his work-obsessed father. He fails to win Eve's heart and is left heartbroken as a result. Oscar's path to true love is further hindered by Diane, Eve's best friend, who, one night wearing Eve's borrowed scented shawl. Number 3. The River, 2018.
Soy Julieta.
Hola. Cuando estábamos juntos, tu madre y yo, nada funcionó.
16-year-old Sebastian, an introverted teenager, is forced to live with his father, Rafael, in Guayara Marine, a village in the Beni department, on the banks of the Mamor River, which forms the border with Brazil. Rafael is a cattle rancher and also owns a woodworking business. The boy barely knows his father and is forced, whether he likes it or not, to adapt to his father's macho ways. At school, he meets a girl with whom he enjoys philosophical discussions. On the banks of the Mamore River, she tells him about the river's legends and dangers. But Sebastian can't take his eyes off Julieta, his father's girlfriend who lives with them and is nearly his age. Number 4. Escandalo, Relato de una Obsesión, 2023.
Estoy harto de tus traumas, de tu dependencia emocional. Se acabó.
Inez is a 42-year-old woman who, at a difficult moment in her life, jumps into the sea to end her life. Her savior is Hugo, a teenager she falls obsessively in love with. Scandal, a story about obsession, is a drama series that follows the story of Inez, a woman no longer able to cope with her life and decides to drown herself in the sea. However, a teenager named Hugo saves her. Her life changes radically after Hugo falls obsessively in love with her. In her determination to keep it a secret, Inez gives in to her impulses and does not hesitate to make decisions that affect those around her. Number 5. Lulu, 2014.
¿No me vas a decir cómo llegó esa bala ahí?
Ya te dije. Se le escapó una...
¿Cómo te fue?
Bien.
¿Qué te dijo?
Que no me junte más con vos.
Henrik is also infatuated with Lulu, even though he's married to Sophia, with whom he runs his company. Henrik invites Lulu to stay with him at his house in France. The trip is just the two of them. A fresh start, except for some work-related matters. But at home in France, the peaceful atmosphere is disrupted when Henrik and Sophia's wayward son, David, unexpectedly shows up to prepare for his boarding school exams. Beneath his exterior, he's scheming and malicious towards Lulu. David yearns for his father's approval, and despite Lulu's rejection, he chooses to face the challenge and stay at the house. Number 6. Last Summer, 2023.
Chercher des clubs, tu m'accompagnes?
Anne is a lawyer specializing in child law. She lives a comfortable middle-class life with her husband Pierre and their 2 adopted daughters. One day, Pierre's 17-year-old son from a previous marriage moves in with them. He's a rebel. Anne wants to understand his behavior, and in the process, the 2 grow closer. They secretly discuss things and become attracted to each other, settle down, and then fall in love for the first time. An emotionally charged romance ensues until Theo reveals his secret during a trip with his father. Anne finds herself in a difficult position and denies everything. Number 7. Taboo, Family Secrets, 2024.
We were just a bunch of damaged people trying to get a quick fix, you know?
I never thought it would fix anything.
The infidelities by Patriarch divide the family. His son visit sparks a taboo relationship with his stepmother, forever altering the dynamics and loyalties after certain revelations. Amanda is married to a lawyer, Lucas, who is not often around, typically because he is sleeping with an associate. Amanda is the stepmother for Lucas's 2 kids, son Tyler and daughter Jilly. It is ultimately a broken home, however, and not just because of Lucas's infidelity. Jilly hates Amanda, and Tyler has been gone for 3 years. When he arrives home, however, things get more complicated as Amanda, an artist, finds herself drawn to Tyler, who likes her as a subject for his photographs. Number 8. Huérfanos, 2014.
Anita, de ahora en adelante se va a ocupar de Melchor. No es huérfano como ustedes. Ha sido como una madre para usted. Quiérala.
Huérfanos is a 2014 Mexican film directed by Gita Shifter. Tells the true story of a forbidden love affair set in the oppressive and violent atmosphere of 19th century Mexico. Melchor Ocampo, Rafael Sanchez Navarro, driven by the twin passions of love and idealism, defies the stain of illegitimacy to shake off the crippling yoke of Spain and the Church. In so doing, he becomes a founding figure of modern-day Mexico. The film explores themes such as family, loss, and personal growth, offering a moving and realistic look at human hardship and resilience. Number 9. Queen of Hearts, 2019.
Jag har inte riktigt så mycket kompisar.
A successful lawyer jeopardizes her career and threatens to tear her family apart after engaging with her teenage stepson. Anne runs a successful law firm specializing in children's law. She is happily married to Peter and has twin sons. Their family life is disrupted when Gustav, Peter's reckless son from a previous marriage, moves in with them. While Peter struggles to build a relationship with his long-lost son, Anne is accustomed to dealing with difficult young people in her work. She forms a bond with Gustav. Slowly, their relationship changes, and she is soon faced with choices with unimaginable consequences. Number 10. The Outcast, 2015.
My love must be a kind of blind love. Mommy? My love must be
A young boy struggles to fit into the life of a post-war English village after witnessing the death of his mother. Set in post-war Britain, Lewis Aldridge is grief-stricken as he finds it hard to deal with the death of his beloved mother. He is put in the care of his emotionally distant father Gilbert, whom he barely knows, and who quickly remarries, forcing Lewis to bury his feelings. Lewis becomes dependent on his friendship with the neighbouring Carmichael girls, Tamsin and Kit, who are controlled by their domineering father Dickie.